land where the sun always dies, rides a man with a past that no one denies. Once he was Seth Cooper, a name feared in the West, a butcher of innocent people, always giving them the rest. From tumbleweed streets to Valentine's cruel town, he wore death like a crown. Nobody stood down, but betrayal came fast from his own outlaw gang, the Grim Reapers. They had a different plan. Now Flynt Cassidy rides through the night on white widows back in the pale moonlight, with his Lancaster rifle and shot-filled revolver sold red. He's a new man in this dry, dusty land. But behind those brown eyes, the past still calls. Seth Cooper's ghost in the wind that falls. In Valentine, he made a clean break, leaving behind the blood he couldn't forsake. His name is now Ace, but the legend still lingers, with the ghost of the butcher's blood on his fingers. He rode through black water, the wind at his side, with white widow's hooves, he knew how to ride. They say he's a hero, but that ain't the truth. The man's got a history too dark to lose. Now Flynt Cassidy rides through the night, white widows back in the pale moonlight, with his Lancaster rifle and shot-filled revolver so red. He's a new man in this dry, dusty land. But behind those brown eyes, the past still calls. Seth Cooper's ghost in the wind that falls. In the graveyard of Valentine, the silence it screams of the family he slaughtered, of the darkest of dreams. He stood on the scaffold, but death turned away when he took the name Ace and left Seth to decay. Now the law don't know the man beneath the mask, and Ace just hides from the sins of the past. And now Flynt Cassidy rides through the night, white widows back in the pale moonlight, with his Lancaster rifle and shot-filled revolver so red. He's a new man in this dry, dusty land. But behind those brown eyes, the past still calls. Seth Cooper's ghost in the wind that falls. So if you see him ride by, don't call it